If you're planning to make New Bedford your next move, you might want to think again. I'm going to share with you 5 things that you must know before you decide to make a move. This will help you decide if New Bedford might be a good fit for you and your family. Number 1, the weather. We do have all 4 seasons here. We have the spring, and then we have summertime, we have fall, and then we have winter time. But let's talk about the winter time a little bit. So as you know, Massachusetts, it does get really cold here during the winter time. We do have some harsh winter here in Massachusetts, and New Bedford being close to Boston and also not too far from New Hampshire. During the winter, it does get really cold here in New Bedford. It does get like sometimes we get heavy snow, although we haven't seen a lot of snow like we used to. I remember back in the days we used to get some heavy snowstorms, some cold mornings, cold nights. Still does get really cold. We don't see as much snow as we used to, but some mornings can be very cold. And if you're going to be walking to school, if you're going to be walking to work, just letting you know that you're going to face some very, very cold mornings, and the weather is always changing. We go from like some warm mornings, and then the next day it might be really cold. So if you're somebody that if you're not, if you don't like cold, you don't like winter time, then you probably not gonna like New Bedford. I remember when I used to walk to school, during the winter time, some mornings, it used to be so cold, my hands like would freeze. It's just stuff. So, but just keep that in mind. And not only that too, here in New Bedford, we are very close to, we are surrounded by the water, so that can also be that can also cause the winter to be very cold. Reason number 2, unsafe neighborhoods. Let's talk about the crime a little bit here. So as New Bedford, the crime rate, it's still high compared to some other cities. Although from 2022 to now, the crime rate has decreased, but as there's some neighborhoods that it's not safe. It's very important that you do your research about the neighborhood that you're gonna be moving to. Ask as many questions. What you can do also is, if you have a question, you can call the police department. Get as much information as you can. And right now they actually built a brand new police station in the southern area. I think they built that about like 2-3 years ago. But we still see some we still see some activities happening here in New Bedford. I mean, it's just like any other cities. There's always the good areas and the bad areas, and it's just part of it. It is what it is. And but that's something that you should know. Like I said, do your research before you move to that neighborhood. If you have any question about any area, feel free to reach out to me. And by the way, I am a real estate agent here in Massachusetts. If you're thinking about moving to New Bedford or the surrounding areas, feel free to reach out to me. The number that you see on the screen, you can text, call, email. You can also book a Zoom call with me where we can meet face to face. Reason number 3, let's talk about the cost of living. Now, New Bedford, one time it was very affordable, but that's not the case anymore here. Things has changed now. New Bedford is becoming very expensive now, with the houses being very expensive now, and the rents now are like really expensive compared to how it was before. I remember a couple years back when we used to rent like 2 bedrooms, 1 bath for like $600, $700, but that's not the case anymore here. I mean, I'm pretty sure like a lot of places too. I'm pretty sure the market is not the same anymore. But if you're thinking about moving to New Bedford, just let you know whether you want to buy or rent, it is going to cost you some money here in New Bedford. Like I said, it's not the case anymore. I just think for the price, I mean, depends on the area that you pick. It might not be worth it, but just letting you know that you're going to pay a pretty decent money. Let's say if you're going to rent like a 3 bedrooms, 1 bed, maybe you have a big family. You can expect to pay now in 2024. You can expect to pay anywhere between $1,700 all the way up to $2,000 or more, depends on the location and the condition. So it's New Bedford is becoming very unaffordable for a lot of people. That's why there's some people moving there's some people moving out. But New Bedford is still a great city. There's a lot to offer here. Great restaurants, plenty of walking trails. We have the beach here too. But like I said, it's becoming very unaffordable for a lot of people. And if you're gonna buy a house here in New Bedford, like right now, the median price right now, you can expect to pay anywhere like $400,000 and up. I seen some houses, just like a regular home with 3 bedrooms, 1 bed, going for like $400,000 plus. I even see some going for like 500 plus. If you're gonna move here to New Bedford, and if you're gonna just rent before you buy, just be ready, and make sure you have the down payment. You also need the security deposit, so that can be it can be expensive. Reason number 4, childcare. Let's talk about the childcare a little bit here. The childcare here is so expensive, and this is probably almost everywhere. I mean, every videos that I see in like different areas, different cities, the childcare is always one of the most expensive. The childcare, it's always expensive. Now, if you have kids that you think you're gonna need childcare, you're gonna pay a lot of money. Let me tell you that. Sometimes they have some programs that if you qualify, but if you don't qualify, if you're gonna need childcare. I remember when my son used to go to like daycare, even at the time with the program that I was involved in, but I was still paying roughly around $100 a week, and that's on the like low end. But if you don't have any sort of programs, you can expect to pay over $250 a week, or you might pay like over $1,000 a month just on childcare alone. And if you have like 2 kids, and the younger they are, the more you're gonna pay. If they're just babies, you're gonna pay more money. I know somebody that is paying like roughly over $500-600 a week alone. So it is very expensive. So just letting you know. I mean, you probably already know that the child care is not cheap. So just just be prepared for that. Last one here on the list is loud city. So Bedford is kind of loud city, especially during the summertime. There's a lot going on here during the summertime. They do a lot of events, especially here in downtown. There's people coming from all over the place to come to New Bedford. So sometimes it can be a very loud city. So if you're somebody that is looking for a nice, quiet place, you probably want to consider somewhere else. Maybe New Bedford might not be a good fit for you. But if you don't mind the noise, then you'll be fine. And usually in the north end too, like during summertime, you're always gonna hear cars driving by, loud music. During nighttime, there's always like they do parties, events, and there's a lot of bars here in New Bedford, a lot of clubs. So sometimes there's a lot going on. Like I said, especially during the summertime. So if you don't like noise, then I wouldn't consider New Bedford. And just quick disclaimer here: this is my personal opinion. These are things that I wish I knew before I moved to New Bedford. But if you don't mind these, you'll be fine. And like I said, New Bedford is still it's a great city. I've been living here for close to 18 years now, and I never had any problems. And I love New Bedford. I love the beach. I love the walking trails. I love the restaurants. It's a very great place to live. And we're gonna have the train coming soon, so that's gonna be a plus. But if you have any question about the area, if you're curious about any areas, any neighborhood, like I said, just reach out to me anytime. And I hope you get some value from this video. And if you want to see vlogs of some vlogs of different neighborhoods that I go around to record the neighborhoods to kind of help you decide if that's where you want to live, go ahead and go to my channel and you can check some of those videos out. But until then, I will see you guys on the next video.